After exploring some of the most breathtaking natural wonders of Laos, our tuk-tuk adventure across the country continues. At this point, we thought we'd seen the best this country has to offer. But we had no idea that some of the most surprising hidden gems were still waiting for us as we head towards a part of this country nobody talks about.
So there's two roads that go to Savannakhet from Thailand. There's Route 13, which is where all the trucks go. It's like the main road. And then there's the road that goes kind of along the Mekong through these small villages. Our friends told us that this road might actually be better because you'll avoid all the traffic. And the potholes have begun. Damn, it's bumpy.
We arrived in Savannakhet, which is actually the second largest city in Laos, but tourists rarely come here, which is quite surprising since the city actually feels quite picturesque, with unique cafes, French-style buildings and street art hidden everywhere. While we were here, Mario got himself a $2 haircut. We found this absolute gem of a restaurant right by the riverfront that we ate at literally every day, and we checked out the night market before wondering to ourselves, what lies beyond this city, deep in the countryside, and why does no one seem to go there?
So we were just chilling in Savannakhet town. We did a little bit of research and we realized there's actually quite a few things to see just outside of the town. There's actually a whole secret motorbike loop that you can do that not many people know about. And we've already set off. We're heading into the countryside of Savannakhet. We're gonna go see what there is.
Yeah, pretty excited, man, because I always thought there's nothing out here, but apparently there are, and there's quite a few interesting things. Man, I'm pretty excited. Hitting the road again, back in the tuk-tuk, good old travels and toast vibes.
A lot of those tiny little bridges around here. I don't know how stable they are, how long they're gonna last, but pretty scary with the tuk-tuk.
Yeah, when we go, the whole thing's moving, but if you look up there, there's massive, fully loaded trucks, and both of them going on the bridge at the same time. I'm like, bro, at least you can go one by one.
Yeah, that's how the bridges end up collapsing.
And we've seen it in past, trucks collapsing with bridges, and then you have to take massive detours. Like, it's a mission.
So we've just stopped in kind of the biggest village on this loop. We just checked into this guest house. Really nice room, only for like $8–9. And we're just gonna start going to explore. So they actually have a map in here of everything you can see. So they've actually got quite a lot of wildlife we can see. I think we're probably gonna start here and head this way around.
Yeah, and apparently you see these soft shell turtles over there. These are quite rare. They have these little beaks. I've never seen any of those in my life, so it'll be pretty interesting to see them.
We're really heading off the beaten path right now. Kind of a rough road, but it's relatively flat. We just have to go pretty slow along it. This is probably the most rural loop we've ever done. The road's getting a bit bumpy here. It looks like they're trying to flatten it down with the tractor over there.
I hope we don't get stuck though.
It's not an adventure without a little bit of a challenge, right?
You know it. Classic.
So yeah, they're just like, I guess just making a better road. I don't really know. The road looked okay though. It wasn't that bad. We're just kind of driving in a ditch right now.
Well, let the truck go
on the wrong side of the road. Wait. We're gonna be able to get out of this. Guys laughing at us. Oh, we just got a bit rough. Ready? Wait. We're on the road. Honestly, this little tuk-tuk is like a mini tractor. Rural. It doesn't matter. We can drive on anything.
Literally, we've been tested out on the worst roads in Southeast Asia, and here we are, still going in one piece.
Still going.
Not a scratch though, as well.
Not a scratch. Savannakhet actually reminds us of Cambodia a little bit because they've got the same kind of palm trees, and it's really flat here compared to the rest of Laos. Like, Thailand is so mountainous, all the north is so mountainous, even Paksay has a little bit of that ancient volcano, but Savannakhet is extremely flat, which reminds us of Cambodia, and it just has all these rice fields around. Plus there's so many temples. We've seen like 10 temples on this road already.
And they look so nice, they look so cool.
All look really brand new. Feels different to the rest of Laos here. Guys, this is so rural right now. Like, look around. We're just in this village with all these old houses. Hello, Sabaidi.
Look at that.
Little kids everywhere.
This neighborhood. Like,
yeah.
So dope.
This is beautiful.
Like homemade jars and like everything's made by themselves, and people live literally off the grid here. They're self-sustainable. So after navigating through these little village roads, it really felt like we're going into the middle of nowhere. We actually finally made it to this center, which looks kind of brand new building.
This has only been open a year apparently. I think it opened last year.
Well, that makes sense why it looks new. Right, let's go in and first of all, let's hope that it's open. Fingers crossed. Oh no, it's closed. It's closed. Okay, that looks like it don't look even tidy. It looks like it's been kind of run down a little bit. If you look at it, it looks like it's been run down. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go and see if we can spot the crocodiles ourselves. Maybe go and have a little yeah, maybe go have a little swim with them. Chucking Olivia in the water. She gets too annoying. On the way up here, there's like a temple right next to it, and the monk saw us driving in, so I'm guessing he just called the local man who runs the place, and I think we're gonna be let in, so all good. We're gonna see them. The number one rule: do not jump. Okay, we'll try not to. This is the center. Wow, see the crocodiles. Let's go straight to the point, right? Do it. Cup chai.
Apparently this is one of the highest concentrations of Siamese crocodiles in mainland Southeast Asia.
What, really?
In the wetlands here.
I didn't know that.
And they're reintroducing them.
These are different stages. So you got the egg stage, hatching stage, juvenile stage, and later you have the adult stage. They release the crocodiles when they're about a meter long, but they actually grow up to 3.5 meters, and that takes about 10 to 15 years. 3.5 meters, man, that is really huge crocodile. They'll eat a human in no time. 3.5 meters are really big.
That's
big
like
beast.
2 of me.
I know. Wow. 3.5 meters. But enough of looking at the billboards. Let's see if we can find an actual crocodile somewhere. Oh yeah, over there, look. Wow, look over there, so many.
So basically they take the eggs, they grow them here, then they release them back into the wetlands to like increase the species, which is pretty cool.
Right guys, this is where they all are. Look at that.
Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many. It's crazy how still they are. Like if you were just going around the wetlands, you would not see them until you really paid attention. Also, they kind of do look really cute, but I'm glad that there's a wall and a fence between us, because you don't know, they probably move really fast when they're not just still like that. Definitely go for, oh, he's moving, look. There he is. Crawling around.
They get released into wetlands and stuff, but I wonder whereabouts, which wetlands, you know? Does it affect local livelihood, like their chicken or, you know, the cattle or whatever? I have no idea how that works. So we're learning a little bit about, you know, the hatching of the eggs and the entire process, you know, and we're seeing this man right here. And this man is just right here. Hey, somebody. It's just right here, the man himself, you know, who works with the eggs, with the, you know, with the conservation. So he's like a professional, which is really cool. So we're about to see the crocodile eggs. Ah.
Okay.
These are guys. These are crocodile legs, believe it or not. Hold this up, come on.
So he's just brought us into the back of the office here. There's those little kids running around. But they keep all the eggs back here. So this is where they're kind of waiting for them to hatch before they put them in the bigger enclosures where they can then grow, and then before they release them. So I feel like this guy is just doing all this by himself. I don't know if he has other people helping him.
Really impressive. I've never seen a crocodile leg in real life. That's what it looks like. It looks like a dinosaur egg almost.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Isn't it crazy that like a lizard releases eggs?
It is kind of like a dinosaur when you think about it.
Wow. Thank you.
And we just read on the sign that apparently they're quite shy crocodiles, so if you ran into one in the wild, it probably wouldn't attack you. There's been no records of any attacks in Laos from Siamese crocodiles, so they're all good. If you run into one, it's not going to bite your head off like a saltwater crocodile would. But...
Oh, me Tony Noi, crocodile.
In the temple. What?
Ah, okay.
แต่ว่าเขาบ่ได้เอากระเจมาเข้าบ่ได้
How would I?
มีแต่เบิ่งอยู่นอก
Ah, so you can look?
ส่องได้
Ah, okay.
You want to go
Let's
look?
go look. Okay. So we're walking into the beautiful temple now. See if we can capture these crocodiles. You know, the coolest thing about places like this is that this is in the middle of nowhere, like absolutely middle of
You would
nowhere.
not know this is here. It's not even
I
on
know.
Google Maps.
It's so remote and it's so long to get here, but we're here and looks like a little oasis or something like that.
We've got like a little crowd following us.
Yeah, get a whole village gang behind us, the village police. And yeah, that must be the where they keep the smaller crocodile. Ito nin minoy. Ah, okay. So they have small crocodiles in there.
You don't have the key, maybe. I don't think you can.
Ah, bopanyang, bopanyang.
I can see. There's like,
Bopanyang. Yeah.
look, you can see one there.
Ah, oh, ah, okay, hold
They're
this.
just like climbing up the tree.
So these are the small baby ones. Ah, okay.
See them?
Yeah, yeah. Wow,
cool?
so many.
Wow.
2022ก็มี2024 2023
Okay. Believe in, they opened first and now it's closed again. So not many people come in here, but definitely a spot to visit. Like, even the drive here was so much fun, just driving through all these rural areas, middle of nowhere. It feels like, where are we going? And then you end up here, and it's not even on Google Maps really. I actually used a My Maps link, this map I found of the loop, to find this place, which I'll just put in the description of this video for anybody who wants to find it. But yeah, cool spot.
It feels like you really are in a proper, real, rural, traditional Laos.
So we're driving back to the village from the crocodile center, and there's just loads of monks along the side of the road. Like, I don't know where they're going, but they're carrying, looks like everything they own.
It looks
Really?
like almost monk pilgrimage, like
Yeah.
where they're like just somewhere traveling. And craziest thing, if you look at the terrain, it's really rough gravel, and they're all walking barefoot, most of
Yeah.
them. Like, wow, that's pretty. And I don't know how far they're walking. It seems like quite far.
It looks like they're moving. Look, they've got everything they own.
Yeah, maybe they're changing temples.
Sure. So strange. I've never seen
anything like
that.
in my
Yeah.
life. Absolutely
Never
never.
seen.
And also another thing I've noticed, the robes are kind of like brown color, which is kind of like the monks you'd see in Vietnam. Because there's two types of Buddhism, Theravada and Mahayana in Southeast Asia. So, do you know anything about that, Olivia? Like why
I don't
they
know.
look kind of different? Just got back to the main village again where we're staying, and just stopped for like a lovely little local pat kapao. Really, really good, man. Proper good stuff. The only thing I've noticed, the time is running like very, very fast. It's almost 4 o'clock. So I think me and Olivia decided to just stay a little bit longer in the whole village. It's classic. It's like what we usually do, because there are quite a lot of things to see in this area, and we don't want to just rush it, you know, because these are new roads, new destinations, never been here before, and we want to explore it properly.
A pipe and a lao khan on the roundabout. They're pretty cute. Represents the area.
If you fall down here,
Ah. Very sandy. Oh, the sounds is just painful. Noisiest bridges in Laos so far.
it's scary. See how high it gets.
This area is just beautiful with the blue sky, the palm trees, the fields. So idyllic. Feels like I'm in an anime movie or something. Doesn't look real.
So we've taken a 15-minute drive out of the main village, and we just arrived to this, probably one of the oldest looking temples I've ever seen in Laos. It's called Takeo Old Temple, and this is the gate to it. It almost looks like you're walking into Angkor Wat or something. Don't worry, cows, we're good. We ain't hungry anymore.
So basically this is a pretty well-known temple because it's a temple that survived the bombs, so it was targeted during the Vietnam-American War. Only 12 of the 200 houses here were still standing by the end of it. One of the bombs landed right next to the main temple, but it didn't explode, so it's considered sacred. This temple here is very unique in Laos because it's got that French influence, like it's a French Lao colonial style temple.
This whole structure is about to collapse, but they had these metal poles just barely holding the structure together. Wow, this is kind of wild. I don't think I've ever seen a temple like this in Laos before. And if you think this is the oldest one, you see like these ruins here that are completely covered by these trees growing over it. Man, this looks amazing. Wow, seriously. This is really, really impressive, man. I feel like I'm walking back in the past or something. Not sure if you're even allowed to climb these, but this is like really ancient looking stairs. Look at all those trees completely destroying the structure. And it's just a matter of time. You can see how fast nature can claim everything, and it's barely even holding. It looks so old, man. It just feels like proper Indiana Jones vibes, bro. There was some boards in here, but really it's just all eroded. Oh no, look, this was the writing. Put my finger through. Writing's gone. That's how old this is. Even the boards are not lasting very long. Also, it is the first time I actually seeing a rhino in a temple in Laos. This is really the first time. And it's weird to see a rhino in a Lao temple, because there is no more rhinos in Laos. But I'm guessing when this was first built, there used to be rhinos. The craziest thing that like this white temple is around 200 years old, but there is no information about this really ancient looking structure. Like there's nothing about it really, so we don't really know. We don't really know.
Angkor built times.
It looks, yeah, it
ancient.
definitely looks older than 200 years. Olivia just managed to break in, so we very respectfully
Breaking and entering.
man, just look at all this beautiful artwork everywhere.
It looks ancient, like.
It is, I think it is.
Almost looks Hindu
Yeah.
in some ways. In Laos, you can see a lot of really nice modern temples, beautiful colors, also really, really nice. But there's something really special about a temple that's withstood time. It's been bombed, it's been broken down, fallen apart, but it's still here, standing, and you can still witness its beauty. Like the artwork is just, I don't know, the way it's faded away and the exposure of the rock underneath, it just adds to it even more. And these ones up here actually depict scenes from the Himalayas. So obviously Buddhism originated in Nepal, and they teach I believe the Pali language here. So the original language of Theravada Buddhism. There's a lot of information here about it, and it also talks about Shambhala, which is a secret place hidden in the Himalayan mountains. Really interesting.
Dude, I've been telling the whole world that there's an inner civilization where like it comes from many different cultures where they say they come from inner earth, and this speaks the same thing. And like I mentioned about the rhinos before, there's depictions of rhinos on the wall all over, meaning when this was built there was a bunch of rhinos in here.
So yeah,
how wild is
it feels very mystical in here, very spiritual. No one else is here, it's just us. I think this is the coolest temple I've been to in Laos.
I know, right?
This is so interesting.
Proper like Indiana Jones vibes.
It's beautiful. Guys, we're back in town, heading back, and the pilgrimage is here again. All the monks still walking from earlier.
That's how long they've been walking, and look, a lot of them walking barefoot.
Yeah.
Must be like not easy. Like look how many people walking barefoot. They've been walking for so long.
So we've just woken up this morning and we're continuing the loop today. We just made a stop off at this place called J Cafe, which is the only place to get a decent iced latte.
A decent iced latte is something we don't know yet. I'm about to try if it is. Let's see. A decent iced latte. Slightly bit sweet, but not too much. It's good. I like it. I live it. It's gonna be good.
When you say like not sweet, they're like, really? Not sweet? They say, one noi? No, want a little bit? I'm like, no, I don't want any sugar. But they always like to add it.
They're like, she doesn't know. Like, you should just add a little bit, because trust me, man, it's really good. Like, I know you're saying you don't want any sugar, but you should try it though, man. Trust me, it's really good.
So for breakfast, we've come to the only street food stall that's open. They've got all kinds of like sausages and meat, and she's frying something in here. You can get fried fish and some barbecue over there. We're gonna take it with us and then start driving. So we've just arrived at a place called Turtle Lake. Apparently there's a little entry fee. And then I think people, I think they feed them.
Yeah, for turtle.
The turtles eat that.
Ning. Oh,ตัวนี้
ตัวนี้ปลากินตัวนี้ปลาพา
ตัวนี้ปลา
ปลาพากินนี้
So do you want one or two for those turtles?
10,000
Whatever, I don't know. I don't really care about feeding them, but is that how you see them?
That's how you see them, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go and see what's happening.
Oh wow, so big! Oh my days, it's a lot bigger than I thought.
This is massive.
Wow.
I think they have about 70 soft-shell turtles in this lake here, and they're endangered species. They're kept here because people apparently like to eat them. Very tasty. So they're looking after them, and look at the size of this turtle.
I don't know if they bite or not. He's waiting for food.
He's waiting for this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. That's just his head.
เอามาร้อยพูดถึง
That's crazy.
Man,
I
this is
thought
a
they were
big
gonna.
old turtle.
I thought they were gonna be like this big.
This is kind of shocking. I didn't expect it that the turtle's head is gonna be like massive head, and the neck is like my arm. It's so big. Like I was not expecting that, you know. And the only weird thing I think, like they are getting fed like these human sort of snacks, and as you can see, there's like a bunch of rubbish around the lake as well. So for such a like interesting species, I think this could be looked after a little bit better. I'm not trying to be like a little Karen in here, but there's generally plastic like everywhere, and then I wonder what type of food they should be fed instead of this like processed sweet stuff that like not even humans probably meant to eat it. Dude, they are so big. They look like from a cartoon or something. Don't even look real.
There's fish as well. A lot of fish.
The fish are trying to eat the sweet stuff as well.
Oh, I don't think you need to go so many though.
See how the fish are jumping around. Yeah, the turtle itself is really impressive animal.
We're heading to our next stop now, and the road's getting a bit sandy, a bit bumpy. A lot of bridges like this. Boy, been on this road a while now. Definitely deep in the countryside here in Savannakhet. I wish that I was able to capture the look on people's faces when they see us driving through this area. It's first a look of disbelief, like what the hell is this vehicle doing here, and also what the hell are these foreigners doing here? And then it just, everybody laughs or smiles or waves, like really nice people.
Well, every shop has snacks, beer, and food.
Yeah.
Sorted.
You find everything you need. Is that a gas station?
Yeah, it looks like a gas station. I mean, we haven't seen a gas station in a while now,
Yeah.
so they should have one.
The road's turned into sand a little bit. Mario keeps losing control on some of the deeper parts. It's really hard to keep driving in a straight line.
And the thing is, it's not even sand. This is just dust. Very
Yeah.
thin dust, and I'm not sure how it's affecting the tuk-tuk. I hope it's nothing too bad. So we just gotten into probably one of the most gnarliest roads we've ever driven in this country, and oh boy, I've never seen anything like it. It feels like we're driving to some kind of desert, and all there is just bunch of dust, man. We are getting deep into this dust, and I hope we can get across through, man.
Usually the issue on roads like this is the dirt and the mud, especially during the rainy season and right after the rainy season, but now because it's all dried out, it becomes a completely other different issue, which is just this thick, deep sand. We made it out of the sandy road. Woo! That feels concrete.
Oh, that feels good.
That feels really good.
So cool.
That's so nice.
Finally.
Oh, love
Look
it.
at the speeds
Concrete. Oh.
So we just got into Nong Lang Cham Library and Temple.
Yeah, there's a big Buddha over there. Surrounded by this nature. We're just kind of in the middle of nowhere. On the other side of this wall, there's these huge lakes and wetlands. Maybe there's crocodiles there.
Yeah, who knows, really, yeah. And the most important bit is this ancient library that we came here for. It's like a library and still that we're about to see. This is the ancient library that we're looking at, that structure over there. I don't think I've seen a structure like this anywhere else before.
And I think this houses some of the ancient scriptures, like the Buddhist scriptures that are written on leaves. So they're really like fragile, so they look after them here. I don't know if you get to see them, maybe we do.
We've just been told to take off our shoes here before we can continue walking to the ancient library. I'm guessing nobody walks with shoes here. I've seen like monks also barefoot, and I guess it's just like a really sacred piece of land. This is it.
Basically, we've entered the old library, and in here they have these scriptures. It's basically like Buddhist scriptures, but they're written on these palm leaves. So you can see it's quite sturdy, but they literally write it all, and then look how many they have over there. Just stacks and stacks of it. Like, that's insane. And then this is all of them wrapped up in the cloth to preserve them. How cool is that? And they have even more over here. Look how many.
So all of these are ancient scriptures. Can you see the year in them?
I'm not sure. They're all dated and like numbered and stuff. So it is literally like a library, but not the kind of library you would find back home. That's for sure.
And just before we go, we've noticed there's another very old looking temple. But I'm really impressed with like this ancient roof and this ancient structure, kind of ancient architecture.
The wooden ones look so much more magical. I feel like Savannakhet's had some of the best temples I've seen in the whole country so far.
Yeah, Savannakhet. So we're just driving to our next destination. About 5 minutes from that library, there's this place called Monkey Forest, and it's probably one of the only places in Laos you can just see monkeys without having to go really deep into the jungle. And we literally pulled up, and we're not even inside yet. We're just by the fence, and we can see so many on the fence. It's actually a little bit off-putting because they are macaques, and macaques are actually kind of scary.
And we have experienced a lot of monkeys in Southeast Asia in quite a negative way.
Yeah, they're pretty aggressive sometimes. So these kind of monkey forest places are not always the most fun places to go, you know? Oh. I don't know. I feel like they're just gonna sneak up on you. But there they are in the trees.
I don't think you need to go anywhere. Like, this is as close as you can get.
I don't even know if we need to go in, guys, because then you're just gonna get surrounded.
Let's just drive around the whole thing.
I'm good. Like I don't. What? How much closer do you need to get to a monkey? Do you know what I mean?
In the village. Look,
Yeah,
they're just strolling in the village like not a thing.
It's like monkey village. Look at
I
this
don't want to
guy.
drive over you, monkey.
Hello.
He's just going all over the village. I think the villagers aren't necessarily very happy living next to them so close.
Yeah.
But that's the entrance to the very forest.
So it's called Monkey Forest, but it's kind of like this cornered off bit, like there's a fence all the way around the area that they're in. Obviously they walk out onto the street and stuff, but it seems like they all hang out there because people go to feed them. Wow, look at that big one.
Where?
Just there, wow, massive.
Oh, wait, let me film.
I can see everybody's got like bananas and snacks in cages.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
because the monkeys will just
That's
rob
where
them
you, like, drive up
otherwise.
into the monkey forest.
And it's a dog.
The dog seems traumatized. It's
Yeah.
missing an eye.
Yeah, what did the monkeys do to you, man?
Oh, so many, mate. Like, you don't
Do
want to
they
walk in there.
run it? Like, who'd
Should
you
we
buy the
drive
ticket
next
from?
to it? Should we drive next to it?
No, baby, no, we got sauce. We got food.
Baby, they not eat meat.
They might.
Fruit.
We just pulled up right by the temple, and there's so many here. Like, so many baby ones as well. Oh, the big one's coming. Baby, the big one's coming. I'm scared. Okay, let's go.
Wait, the film,
I'm
the
done.
big one.
I'm done.
It's coming. Look how it's coming. Look. It's just trying to scare us. Look, it just run up to us.
Let's go. Baby, he's coming. Let's go. Baby, why are you leaving me back here in the tuk-tuk?
Don't worry.
I feel
This is
sorry
one-
for these people. They
Yeah.
must get harassed constantly.
One
Like,
of a kind of place.
this shop right here must get hijacked all the time.
I know.
Like, poor shop. Look at them. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. There's so many of them.
Yeah.
So just after leaving the monkey forest, man, the drive is so nice. We're seeing loads of marshland, a beautiful lake, a lot of lotuses, man. Can't imagine all the wildlife that lives there. And now we just stopped at the little floating restaurant coffee thing. It's like on this platform right by the lake, getting a lovely looking tilapia with some tam and caño.
They can not have a massive fish, right?
Exactly, man. Oh, can't wait to dig in. It's so nice to be in a new place. You feel like a tourist again, man, and I love that feeling. It feels good.
Yeah. We forgot to ask not too spicy.
Is it spicy?
Yeah.
Classic. Bosset.
Just sat here eating this food, and I look down. There's a whole family appeared. Hello. Hello. A couple more over there as well. That's what happens when you eat fish. We're on the way back to the village we're staying in, and no matter where we go, it seems these monks are following us.
Yeah, the pilgrimage is still happening.
The pilgrimage
Seems like
is
they're
back.
walking every single day, and they sing our tuk-tuk
Oh look,
every day.
they're coming out of a temple here on the right. There's a temple there.
Do you remember the noise last night? We were
Yeah.
hearing some kind of like a wind instrument and on like a very hypnotic sound, and it like almost like Muay Thai.
Yeah, it was all night.
All night long. We
All
first thought
night.
like it's an alarm or a bug, but then eventually I found it was the monks making those sounds, which was pretty trippy, man.
So we've just changed accommodations to stay right by that lake where we had lunch yesterday. We can actually see it from our room, the Sui Lake. And the room is really nice as well. It's got everything you need. Seems really clean and modern. Only 200,000 kip, which is like under $10. So pretty nice. The accommodations on the loop so far have been really good, really clean, no mold. And today is probably kind of our final day on the loop, but there is still a couple of things to see, and probably one of the weirdest sights is what we're about to go and see now. But right now we're looking at this cute little doggo. You want to come with us? Eh? thinks I've got food because Mario was just feeding him sausages.
Just monkeys, nothing evil so far, just monkeys. Monkeys aren't evil. Really nice and green.
So we've just arrived at this temple. The gate was closed, but we're breaking and entering again.
Well, it's not locked. It's just
It's not locked, it was just closed.
But this is definitely demon temple.
Yeah.
I see one over there.
This is...
Sticking out of the tree, look at that.
Oh yeah, wow. So this is a massive temple in the middle of the forest. And the weird thing about this temple is it's called a demon temple. So in Buddhism, obviously, it's all about enlightenment and that kind of thing. But Buddhism also does have a hell. And they show depictions of that in this temple here. You can see this lady in the tree here with a long neck sticking her head out. Her face looks pretty terrifying. And then she's got a couple extra things hanging out there. Pretty wild.
Yeah,
You
let's
wouldn't
go and
expect
check it
that
out.
in a
Yeah,
temple.
quite different, I'd say.
So there's a sign here that explains the history of this temple, Puko Temple. So it says that it was known to be home of troubled spirits that could not leave the earth. So in order to appease the ghosts, locals built a spirit house here in 1993, stopped cutting down the trees or even entering the forest because they feared they would upset whatever lived here. So I guess that's why maybe it's a demon temple. They used to cremate dead people here.
Let's hope we don't upset any spirits ourselves.
There's like a snake statue here, and then it slowly melds into the actual tree, like the tree trunk, and then the vines go all the way up, so it kind of looks like the snake is coming out of the tree. I don't know if that was done on purpose or not, but that is pretty cool. And Maya says there's some other crazy stuff over here. I think it's only going to get weirder. So we're kind of walking around all the forest area, and there's a few active temples in here where you can see that there are monks practicing Buddhism, but it also feels abandoned at the same time. Really weird, really creepy. And then once you're out into the garden area, you start to see all these hidden little sculptures in the trees, in the nature, and it's basically depicting Buddhist hell and showing what's going to happen if you get bad karma. So don't have bad karma, because pretty brutal depictions.
It does show what it's like in Buddha's hell, but that's pretty much hell in any religion. You see these really weird and creepy depictions of humans getting boiled in this massive pot. You see animals eating guts of other people, and people eating their own brains, and these terrible and horrible looking depictions, and really well depicting what hell would be like. It just makes you think like, oh man, I don't want to go there. It does not look very inviting.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I've never been to a Buddhist temple like that before, so now I'm gonna go and do some good deeds for the day.
I know, right? Definitely. But yeah, that was something else. Really was a different kind of a temple. So it's gotten dark and restaurants closed really early in here, so we got stranded without any food. So we just got some supplies, some pot noodles, some eggs. We were gonna do some noodles with our cooker, but our cooker was failing. And when I turned on the gas, it was lighting up, and then it caught up fire onto the actual gas
Literally
tank.
right here, like by the tuk-tuk.
Yeah.
Massive flames.
And then I just burned my hand, like literally my finger completely gone. Thank you so much.
Cup chai. So we've asked her for some water because we can't cook anymore. Yeah, I'll help you. When Mario was cooking here, it like blew up, like the flames were all the way up. And then we were right next to the tuk-tuk, so he picked it up and just lobbed it onto the sand. And it was a massive flame here, but it's kind of gone down now. That's our gas cooker with the gas. So it's gone out now. We thought it was going to explode, but it didn't, thank God. But Mario's hand is the biggest problem right now. Driver is injured. And we have no first aid. We don't even have that much clean water.
Be alright, we'll figure it out. We always do.
How you feeling?
That's alright, just the annoying pain for the next like an hour or two, and then it'll be okay. Just not ideal.
It's not ideal, no. Yeah. We're leaving the loop today and heading back to Savannakhet. Saying goodbye to this little one. And yeah, bandaged up Mario from last night.
Patched it up a little bit DIY. I think it'll work.
It's a second degree burn, so not too bad, but we'll make it. We'll make it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can drive, because that's all clutch on that hand.
On our way out of the loop, we decided to visit another temple, except that this one is probably the most special one. The site is called Tatku and is the ruin of one of the many pre-Angkorian constructions from the ancient Khmer Empire here in Laos. The prince Phan Num, who unified the Lao kingdom in 1353. So he made Theravada Buddhism the state religion. So this was turned into Buddhist shrines. But yeah, this was Hindu, man, and I didn't even know they had such an old stones in here. This is pre-Angkorian, so this is over 1,000 years old. That's pretty wild, man. There's not much really left to it, but you can clearly see the structures are still there, and there's even trees growing out of them. But yeah, if you ever been to Angkor back in Cambodia, you know that these rocks look exactly like it. It's exactly the same. These massive like blocks. Oh man, these blocks are big. It's a big old block. Imagine carrying this. Yeah, it's quite heavy.
So we got back to Savannakhet pretty fast the other day, and we just rested here for a couple of days so Mario's finger could heal.
Yeah,
so
finally it seems like healed up
Yeah.
and good to go. We're heading towards Pakse, Paksong area down south of Laos. It's an extremely long drive, but apparently halfway through the drive there's like a really weird place. I didn't know it even existed, man. I can't wait to show you.
Yeah, and as always we got a little souvenir from Savannakhet. Little baby elephant.
Right.
Represent Laos. Let's go.
Start the engines. Start the machinery. Let's go.